Yeah, we need mental institutes and a lot of rehabs, like our Honorable Donald Trump said. I can't wait to see America in 2026. Just give a year, not even. His first day, he's going in, turning everything off that Biden turned on. That's what's so good about term limits. Biden just leaves. You know, he would still be in office if Mr. Trump was up in heaven. You know, he all suddenly quit a few days after. That Biden family's evil as the Clintons and the Obamas. All three of those families need to get out of my White House. You know, surprised they didn't change the name of that. How would Steve will do it? Put me to shame. He copied my whole career. Go type Shoenice versus Steve will do it on YouTube. Right here. His family brought him out to surprise him with his Shoenice hero. That was annoying. Walked 2 miles in the heat, left 3 chicks from Russia to have a burger with Stevie. I don't want to be a dentist. I want to be Shoenice. Copied it all through his high school. Got out of high school, became famous on Instagram, and people just kept saying, this guy named Steve. I don't remember that kid. I was drunk. Can you see the picture of me hanging out with a giant pint of beer? With Steve will do it going like this. Only in Daytona. Drinking in an arcade. His uncle or father, stepfather, I don't know who brought him, but he's cool. He told me to take him, but I don't do that shit, man. Nelk asked me a few times. So did Steve. I can't just bounce from place to place and do the yayo all day-o. You know? They'll see when they hit 55. I was right where they were at that age, you know? 8-ball corner pocket. Alexander, he knows the emojis of today. Burn a flag in front of me. I don't care how many people are in that group. I'm going to pick that up, and as the melting hot plastic fibers or whatever in the flag, I just bury it into some dude's face. Just bring bear spray. Just bring bear pepper spray. You get these awesome guns now. They just throw it down your throat. You know, because these protesters don't even know what they're protesting about. And the Olympics are going to get ugly. It's already been ugly. They shut down the high-speed trains, people attacking it. Major, major, major security issues in Paris. Because they've got so many hundred. He's carrying the flag. What a joke. Breakdancing is in the Olympics. It's going to be Japan because them dudes float in the air, man. It's like Matrix shit. It's not the breakdancing you're used to. I wonder how they're going to judge that. A major thing where people go all crazy and break in b-boy, whatever, is when you just stay on your hands, your head, whatever, and you just keep spinning without your feet hitting the ground. And the longer you can do that, man, you're pimping. Bro, you would, an amazing comedian. That's the reason you do stand up. Bro, you would, an amazing comedian. What's the reason? I did stand up since 2004 every week, but before that, I did it too. In college, all my theater productions were stand up. You could pick whatever you wanted for the project. A lot of open mics when the Wi-Fi, you could get it at a coffee place where all these hippies hung out with these gigantic mugs, all frothy, where you can write a heart into it. Yeah, I walked up to one chick and I drew a penis. Drink that, bitch. They hated me, but the guy that ran the open mic would just laugh so hard because it would be a banjo player, harmonica dude, a poem. And then I'd get up on stage, I'd be like, man, I hated high school. My penis was so small, my girlfriend left me for my index finger on prom night. We still don't talk. Did he just say? Yeah, I did just say that. Do you shave your armpits? Hey, let's not raise our hand in here, everybody, because most of you don't use deodorant. Eh? I thought I was in a granola bar commercial. You just rip on the audience. You guys look like a nice couple. No, the couple behind you. It gets everybody laughing. You rip on the crowd, you don't even need to bring any content. You know, my parents were drunks. They were so drunk one Easter, me and my brothers woke up and found our baskets hidden in the neighbor's house. What's up, Germany? I'm German-Irish. That's why I'm just such a beast and I can box people half my age at the age of 55. I know what I mean. It'll come 2025. We'll be boxing somebody. Yep. Rumors out if I stay sober, get in shape. H3 wants to sponsor me. I'll put them right on my boxing trunks. H on one cheek, 3 on the other. You know what I mean? Do you still think I never said it was funny that Steve Irwin died. I'm just a raw comic, and the only thing sad about him passing away was his annoying kids took over the legacy. There's not that many swordfish in the ocean, unfortunately. Alex Trebek, did they play the theme song from Jeopardy when they lowered the casket? You know, you got to bring humor with tragedy. That's why every king had a jester, somebody to make people laugh in the castle when they were, you know, fighting the Roman Empire. But we'll crumble like the Roman Empire. Every empire fails. It's just a mathematical equation. Anybody agree? Somebody flinched. I'd like to box Jake Paul out in the backyard somewhere. You know, why does he need 18 dudes as an entourage? Wow, man. And he'll show his face and do all, and then he gets back and hides behind his big bouncers. You know what I mean? Can I shout out your brother? No, go buy him a cameo and I'll sing a song about his nerd ass. Okay? Appreciate it. My parents were so stoned one Easter. Me and my brothers found our Easter baskets. Wait, no, I said that wrong. My parents were so stoned one Easter. Me and my brothers found our baskets empty. You know what I mean. You forgot the Visine, dude. Allergies? I know, that's what I used to say. You know how much Visine is sold just for people to make sure nobody thinks they were drinking the night before or smoked pot before they got on the school bus? You know, me and my little brother, we were in the same grade somehow. He'd come in just stinking like Lincoln. You're smoking a joint, then you spray some cologne on. It's not. It's in your lungs. You're breathing it still, and the fingers are all like resonated. That'll smell like pot forever. I found out when I went to not divorce court, no insurance court. I'm not one to tell you anything, but I'd go back outside for another 20 minutes before you go into that courtroom. You want to? I'm good. Overall, will you shut up with the paragraphs, dude? You know what I mean? Yeah, that dude's got to go, man. Writing paragraphs nobody cares about. I gotta get a laptop because I gotta do stuff on my YouTube I can't do on the mobile studio. And we got some new shirts, got ones with pockets now. Wrangler. They make clothes just like Carhartt. We're clothes. This shirt will last forever. When shopping, you know. Gotta start looking big if we want to rebuild. Everybody in here right now, go thumbs up my current video if you want to see me do surströmming. Ow. And catfish stink bait. I got shrimp and chicken and liver. Liver and cheese. Liver. Great Scott. Not for human consumption. Wait, that doesn't say it on this bag? Oh, there it is. It's above the fish. Not for human consumption. Arr. Arr. Looks like the monster on the planet during Empire Strikes Back. Or was that Return of the Jedi? Ow. I'm not used to this dresser next to me. So we're in an apartment now. No more hotels. It was a long decade. 14 years. You know? George. What's up, Georgie? Hey, Georgie. Oh, it's Jorge. How about we just call you Sally? Has everybody subscribed? I'd like to get to 188,000 today. 12,000 to 200K. My analytics shot right up. Somebody shared me or something happened. And then it shot back down. And it's like E. It's like the EKG of a crackhead. Can't wait to get my new hat. I love this hat. I'll keep it forever, but I just got a big head, you know. Anybody else have problems getting the, you know? Same thing with feet. My feet are 13 wide, you know. You know what they say about big feet, right? It's tough to find them at Walmart. Now we've had this hat for, I'd say, 2 years. I mean, that's the grease from the, you know, Bellagio restaurant vents. I didn't stay at the Bellagio, but their vents hit my room in the hotel next door. It's a really weird experience. Got salmonella poisoning, almost died. My body released not endorphins, but acid. It's just stored in your head. That whatever. I took 25 hits one time at once. My other buddy did 25. We split a sheet of acid. It was old, but still. Plus the other hundreds of hits of acid I've done. You know, so you just look around sometimes and a picture will just start moving and floating. And but yeah, man, I was tripping. I had a Snickers bar and I put the wrapper down on my coffee table and I was on my deathbed, I thought. And I turned the Snickers bar into a dude wearing a trucker's hat with Metallica written on it. Big old trucker hat. And the Metallica was perfectly lined up as the Metallica logo. I went in the shower in the bathroom and I was marble walls and I'd stare into the marble walls and I'd just see all these cats and dogs and history of the world and people crossing the United States as pioneers and just I saw the whole world on a piece of marble. Somebody definitely flinched. We ate pillowcases of mushrooms and mushroom parties. I'm really funny on mushrooms. Laugh so hard your stomach and your jaw hurt the next day. That's what she said. But does this sound like ASMR? You know what I mean? I can get one of them little things that go in front so you can look really cool. Does this sound like me scratching on your existence? Did you hear a voice? I don't know. My buddy brought a bunch of liquor in a glass. I gotta say, 8th grade. It was like the last days of 8th grade. Then up in the 9th and 10th, I was drinking regularly, going to school all drunk. Then my father thought if I went to a private school where my little brother went, then I'd straighten up. They just had better liquor. The rich kids. So then they sent me to rehab because I cut the piano strings. Whatever. I broke whatever when you hit the key. those little things that hit the wire. I broke like some of them off before a recital. So like the whole school. It was only like 120 kids for 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th, but we had K through 8th in the same building, Doane Stewart. And yeah, that was crazy times, man. The military, no, you can't straighten me up, dude. That's what the doctor said at the 2 weeks, a mental institute. You know, after 2 weeks. Well, Mr. Shuey, I'm sorry I misdiagnosed you with bipolar disorder. They haven't written a book on you yet. Pat. Bye-bye, everybody. One flew over the shoo-shoo nest. I escaped that asylum. And I was running around a baseball field like I hit a home run in a nightgown because they threw me in ICU because they gave me the wrong medications. There's like, man, that was crazy. It'd be a good movie. He said, we will basically. I do it all the time too. You're trying to type well. That'd have been funny if I said, hey everyone, NewMicNice again. We'll basically. Yeah, I'm training for boxing. I gotta get my heavy bag. I'm gonna put that in my spare room. We're going to make videos of me just punching the bag. That might happen within the next 2 or 3 weeks. Loosen up my shoulder. You know, get this Dallas Cowboy fan out of here. Punk. What's up, Tariq? You know, so when I joined the military, I just did it because I quit high school and it just seemed like the fun thing to do. I joined without a high school diploma. I don't think you can anymore. I had to sign something that said I would get my GED and AIT after basic training, but I shaved a question mark in my head at reception. It's funny because you're going in with all these Bon Jovi dudes riding on the bus. You know, the first night with no uniforms, everybody's in their own gear. And then everybody gets their hair shaved off. You've only known these dudes 24 hours. You only recognize the chick because they just trim their hair. I was like, she needs to go bald. Let the curtains match the carpet. He's like, give me 20 push-ups. So, you shave your head. Yes, you can. No, you can't tell anybody apart when they walk out of the shave. Well, you must have been spending really close time with your new buddies in the reception center bunks. You know what I mean? At least the Navy SEALs won a big thing. They were all kicked out or made to retire, dishonorable discharges because they didn't get the vaccine shot. Now they're all getting their honorable discharge reinstated. The years they lost, they'll get that pay like they worked that long. Anybody else against that? Anybody else? Hey, it's our buddy. How you been, dude? Put you in time out for 24 hours. You know, haters will come and go, but the true puppets stick around forever. Does anybody get in a cameo? I'll roast somebody right now. Get 5, 6 people to throw in. You got a gaming group. You want me to pick your fantasy football draft order? I do. I just roasted somebody this morning. They're $22. NewMicNice 22. People yesterday were buying the lightning option. That's double, so I walk away with $33 every time I sing a song to somebody, and they got that video forever. Don't let me decide. What would you give this microphone 1 out of 10? As far as just, you know, has anybody got their headphones on? Remember, I don't know if you guys had it, but we had hearing tests when we were kids. And you'd hear these light little sounds and you had to raise your hand, which one it was in. You And then they would go down one more decibel. And you knew they hit it, so you went like this again. And then they'd look at each other like, is this Superman? I could hear a needle drop on your ass crack, biatch. When you got drunk in high school in the 80s, they just let you sleep in the nurse's office. But my nurse actually dated my father for a little bit. You know what I mean? So she didn't want to send me home. It was weird. I don't know if that was after or before they dated. These kids we would rake this lady's grass, rake the leaves in the fall, huge lawn, and we'd rake them up to the front, and these bullies would ride by, and they'd ride right through our leaves. You know, it was me and my brother. Sometimes we'd bring two friends. We were just raking leaves to get some marijuana. We knew this lady was good for $40. So these dudes were there, so we were raking, and we raked it all up around this rock. And the dude comes flying, and dude, somehow miraculously he turned away, but he was going right for the leaves around the rock. Dave Eschenbaum, we became really good friends. Those dudes that always failed twice, they're supposed to be in 10th grade, but they're in 8th grade. Of course they're going to be the toughest kid in the class. You know? I went back 2 years just joining the Army. I joined the Army and then left and went back to high school. I don't think anybody's ever done that. I was in 2 yearbooks as class clown. I was in neither high school. Yeah, we're all done drinking. I drink water now. You know. Oh, I hear sounds all the time, but not here. In the hotel, the way the vent ran, I don't know. I was just hearing like full orchestra, and it wasn't somebody else. It just feels so good not having crackheads above you, below you, and on either side of you, and behind you at the great extended stay. Oh, man. Yeah, I should have done this a long time ago. Just laziness and partying and shit. Getting a VA apartment. The nasty catfish bait. Well, guess what? If you go thumbs up my new video, you might get some catfish bait sprinkled on top of surströmming. I ain't playing games, dude. That's why I'm making everybody give me 500 likes. Because that helps the algorithm, the video. My haters are just, you know, they maliciously downgrade everything. It's John's whole life, you know, Ted, 90%. Who knows about crackhead Wheezy? He just emailed me, made $74,000 in Houston hurricane damaged areas. Whatever, Toothless. Now, this isn't a house. I got a 2-bedroom apartment through the VA. Most people would pay $1,200-1,400 for this. I'm paying $600 with everything. So the rent's like $487, but with your internet, Wi-Fi. Because I stream off of a phone and a dashboard mount. Actually, the dashboard mount got thrown away. But this is so much lighter than the other microphone. I guess you can get that little thing you put in there. Oh no, that's to screw on something. Wait a second here. I think I can switch this. So it's more direct. Hello? That's not racist. Fitting is not a word. That's not racist. Your mom's ass smells like Indian curry. That's not racist. It's comedy. Oh, he's still around, stalking me. Somebody sends my business email to 4 or 500 addresses saying I'm interested, from life insurance to car insurance to you name it. They probably spend an hour or two doing this. All I gotta do is select all, send to spam. You can tell when they're angry at me when I'm succeeding and they haven't destroyed me, because they go to other outlets just to let me know that they're still trying to bother me. That's the sickness of John, Ted, and Wheezy. Like if they were all three of them were like abducted by aliens, there would be no hate. My videos would do better, because if you downgrade a video and you got a bunch of accounts, the YouTube algorithm picks it up like, yeah, man, this isn't a good video, so it doesn't get out onto that feed. And they know exactly what they're doing. And some have been here for over 10 years. One went to prison for 4 years. I'm not going to talk about it, but that's how evil my haters are. 2 of them are the sons of murderers. So it's in the bloodline just to be evil. Like that cop that shot that lady in the face. She said, I'll rebuke you in the name of Jesus Christ. And the devil went right into his body. Did you see that video? He's just like, I'll fucking shoot you in the fucking face. His whole demeanor changed, and he practically blew her head off. Poor lady. He's in prison. He's faced with murder charges, but he ain't gonna last long. George Floyd's cop, he got stabbed like half a dozen, a bunch of times, and lived. Every occupation has its assholes, just like religions and nationalities. And those assholes make everybody that's good in that nationality or group look bad. But I don't need a bunch of lesbians running around acting like they're, Hamas terrorist group in Washington, D.C., burning the American flag. One guy tried to stamp it out and was pushed away. I would just fight everybody and punch him as hard as I could in the face until, obviously, I would be curb stomped by a group of idiots. It's disgusting. You seen it, Stephanie? What the heck? Why did they even come into our house? What are they worried about the boiling water? It sounded like she was pouring the water out. Imagine working with that partner. I would love to be a fly on the wall inside that squad car. Be like that movie, Training Day. I like that movie. Because King Kong ain't got shit on me. They were all real gangsters except that one couple actors. But yeah, if you guys want to go thumbs up my video and like me, like the video and subscribe to me. You always like me. We'll be alright. But I'm going to hit the old TikTok. Make some more money. I got a lot of money yesterday.